This film will introduce you to the super feng shui of Manhattan, New York. New York is on the east coast of the United States, facing the Atlantic Ocean. The two continents have a clear convergence trend to form a clear pattern of wealth accumulation. Looking at Manhattan's feng shui is even more breathtaking. You can see that Manhattan is a long, narrow archipelago. It is bounded by the Hudson River on the west and the East River on the east. In the principle of feng shui, the direction of the water flow is to drive the aura field and form the dragon vein. Together with the green dragon vein formed by the Central Park, the feng shui concept of three dragons converge is formed. It is used to describe the form of climbing wind to create poles in feng shui pattern. The first thing that must be mentioned in this layout is New York's Central Park. The elaborate green veins of Central Park. Manhattan wouldn't be what it is today if there were only two dragons in the water. In fact, this finishing touch was not planned in New York City in 1811. It wasn't until 1844 that Andrew Jackson Downing, a renowned New York architect and feng shui master, realized the problems New York was facing and came up with the idea of building Central Park. It was not until 1853 that the park was defined in its present form. Construction was completed in 1873. Central Park is full of green energy like a green dragon. It runs through the middle of Manhattan, with the left and right two water dragons to form a unique three-dragon convergence form. New York was like a dragon swimming into the sea after that. With the full rise of the United States, Manhattan has also become the world's top modern city. The Empire State Building, the glorious eye of the empire. When it comes to Manhattan's feng shui, it's the famous Empire State Building. It's centrally located and overlooks Manhattan. After it was built in 1931, it was the highest point in Manhattan and the world for more than 40 years. Look at the map. The Empire State Building is built almost right in the heart of Manhattan. The design of the whole building is vigorous and upright. They use strong straight lines. The four-sided symmetrical design gradually narrows, reach to the sky. This is a come-from-all-directions structure. It's not like the fight in central Hong Kong. The design of the Empire State Building is entirely guardianship-oriented, designing with a layout that welcomes and sends off from all four sides to harmonize with the four-directional energy pathways. Then the height of the world's tallest building, absorb the spirit of heaven and earth and run it all the way back to Manhattan Island. Make the whole area live. This can also be seen in the design of the entrance hall of the Empire State Building. The lobby is 3 stories high, and in the middle of it hangs a mural of the Empire State Building in copper and in gold, and at the top of the building is a ring of light like the sun, resplendent in gold. The top of the building is painted with a ring of light like the sun. It also implies that the Empire State Building is like a patron saint, the feng shui that has blessed Manhattan and New York City. If you understand the position of the Empire State Building in New York, it's not hard to understand why New York City is in the midst of a Great Depression. We must strive to build the tallest building in the world. It's not hard to understand why, at a staggering rate of 4.5 floors a week, it took 14 months to build the Empire State Building. 2 years after it was completed, the United States was completely out of the Great Depression. The subtleties of the feng shui design of the Empire State Building don't stop there. Feng shui focuses on the trinity of heaven, earth and man. The Book of Changes says there is the way of heaven, there is the way of man, there is the way of earth, harmonizing with the 3 realms while serving both. A dragon's vein alone won't do. The flow of popularity is also crucial to absorb and gather this atmosphere. So how does the Empire State Building do it? There is an open-air observation deck on the 86th floor of the Empire State Building. There is also an indoor observation deck on the 102nd floor. The two observation decks are crowded with visitors every day. The popularity of the day and night more than form a natural popularity lock firmly locked the Empire State Building gathered dragon veins. In this way, Tiantang people truly achieve three-dimensional unity. The Empire State Building in New York is a feng shui wonder,